The Louisiana Political Museum and Hall of Fame is located inside the old Louisiana and Arkansas Depot circa 1908. The depot was moved to its present location in 1988 and renovated to house the Louisiana Political Museum and Hall of Fame. The museum opened in August of 1993 on the anniversary of Huey P. Long's 100th birthday. You see, Winfield is considered to be the birthplace of politics in Louisiana, for it's the home of 3 governors. To date, there are 121 inductees in the Political Hall of Fame. The museum has accumulated over 30,000 artifacts and/or memorabilia items relating to politicians and politics of Louisiana. Much of what is on display has been donated to the museum by the inductees or their families. Each inductee has their own display with a caricature drawn by famed political cartoonist Pap Dean, who is also a member of the Hall of Fame. The 1951 Chevrolet sedan on display at the museum was originally owned by Earl Long and used in his 1950s campaigns. This vehicle also appeared in the movie Blaze. The sedan was donated by Albert and Betty Connor of Alexandria, Louisiana. The dining room furniture on display at the museum graced the Audubon Place home of Mr. and Mrs. Huey P. Long when they lived in New Orleans. Many old-timers recall the table being used for late-night card games Long hosted for his friends. And there are life-sized mannequins of the 2 famous brothers, Huey P. and Earl K. Long, on display at the Louisiana Political Museum and Hall of Fame in Winfield. Avoyelles Parish is home to a large variety of things to see and do. Avoyelles abounds in history, from the famous prehistoric Indian mound site to Civil War battle sites and historic museums. There are many beautiful old homes which are open for tours by appointment. You'll want a picnic along the Red River or at one of the wonderful parks. Whether you're a buyer or a browser, there are numerous antique shops, both large and small, where the shopper can get a bargain or happen upon that special find. For the sports-minded, tennis and golf are available, and the seasonal hunting and fishing are some of the best anywhere. And Paragon Casino Resort offers year-round entertainment and gaming. Of course, everywhere you go in Avoyelles, you'll be treated with that warmth and friendliness as we serve you a bottomless cup of hospitality. Cotton then and now is the story told at Frogmore Plantation. Rand McNally featured this 1,800-acre working cotton plantation as a must-see site. The guided tour includes details of food, clothing, work ethics, and relationships, while touring furnished cabins, plantation store, church, barn, and a rare Smithsonian-quality steam engine cotton gin. Visitors can drag a sack and pick cotton. Then contrast history by touring the only completely computerized cotton gin in the nation. Groups of 25 or more can reserve the musical presentation entitled Journey Through the South with Song. Superior live vocalists bring to life plantation culture intertwined with gospel songs and a slave wedding reenactment. The Delta Music Museum in Faraday, Louisiana is the Louisiana State Museum Hall of Fame. They exhibit the musical heritage along the Mississippi River Delta region from Memphis, Tennessee, all the way to New Orleans. They display all inductees in the Hall of Fame, such as Faraday's own 3 famous cousins, Jerry Lee Lewis, Mickey Gilley, and Jimmy Swaggart, along with Conway Twitty, Fats Domino, Percy Sledge, Aaron Neville, and others. Admission is free, and the tour guides relate interesting personal stories of each musician. Professional video clips of their childhood and careers make their life stories a memorable experience. Leesville, an area known as No Man's Land of Louisiana, was designated the seat of Vernon Parish in 1871. Situated in the beautiful rolling hills and longleaf pine forest of western Louisiana, cut by creeks and bayous that flow out from the woods and into beautifully expansive reservoirs and lakes, Vernon Parish is full of opportunities for the outdoorsman and the nature lover. The crown jewel of the Leesville Historic District is the historic 1910 Beaux Arts Vernon Parish Courthouse, the home of the Vernon Parish Tourism Commission. The Dixie Darlings of DeRidder, Louisiana, perform at the Vernon Arts Council's annual Mayfest, held the first weekend in May each year in the Leesville Historic District. Smiling and friendly faces await you at Vernon Parish's fairs and festivals. Listed on the National Register of Historic Places, Talbert Pearson Cemetery is the site of 13 19th and early 20th century unique grave houses. This beautiful Queen Anne mansion was built by Thomas C. Wingate, one-time Lieutenant Governor of Louisiana. Vernon Parish, proud to be the home of Fort Polk and the Joint Readiness Training Center. This beautiful Little Cypress Recreation Area is located in the Vernon unit of the Kisatchie National Forest and is one of the sites recommended by the Audubon Society for excellent birding. Built in 1864 during the Red River Campaign to thwart a possible Union invasion, the Confederate breastworks at Burr Ferry offers a view of a rare earthen fortification. Vernon Parish is the wildflower capital of Louisiana. Hickory Ridge Campground on Lake Vernon is a gated camping area that offers both tent and RV sites, fishing, and boating opportunities. Outdoor enthusiasts will discover the beauty of rural Vernon Parish, canoeing along Toro Bayou and the Sabine River. Good times and old-fashioned hospitality await you at the many events held in the Leesville Historic District. From information to relaxation, exotic animals to antebellum homes, living history to the history of living, Central Louisiana is a place filled with tradition and excitement. The Central Louisiana Attractions Association invites you to come and explore.